What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Evelyn, and today I want to highlight some upcoming shows and films featuring queer lady characters. So sit back, enjoy the video, and if there are any upcoming shows or films I've missed, please let me know in the comments.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
A small town, a Broadway star, and two meddling mothers make for this year's lighthearted queer rom-com Mary and Gay. Becca and Sam were high school sweethearts. Unfortunately, they just couldn't make it work past high school. So when Becca comes home for Christmas, she and Sam reconnect as friends, and maybe even more.
High school sweethearts are overrated.
Becca's coming home for Christmas.
I am gonna be so busy with the Christmas show, you know? Building sets, designing the set, painting the set.
Mind your way up here?
Not at all.
If Mary and Gay feels a bit familiar, that's because it was written and directed by Kristen Baker, the founder of Tello Films and the director of Season of Love, I Hate New Year's, and Christmas at the Ranch. Mary and Gay will be premiering on Diva Box Office, a brand new streaming service that promises 1,000 hours of queer programming. Now, as of the making of this video, the site seems to be in a soft launch phase, so while you can watch Mary and Gay, you can't really watch much else. But the streaming service is currently offering a 7-day free trial, and I'm sure more content is on the way. So if you're in the mood for a feel-good, lighthearted Christmas romance, you can catch Mary and Gay December 1st on Diva Box Office.
I will remember you.
The Almond and the Seahorse is one of those films that I already know is gonna make me ugly cry, and I cannot wait to watch it. It's about two couples dealing with anterograde amnesia, which is when a person loses the ability to create new memories. So it's a lot like 50 First Dates, except for much sadder.
You've got a form of amnesia from when you were ill 2 years ago.
How long have we been doing this?
Nearly 15 years.
Why?
He's really struggling.
You can't see a broken brain.
Even though The Almond and the Seahorse is about amnesia and not dementia, it shares similarities with films like Still Alice and The Father, which, by the way, is absolutely brilliant and you should definitely watch it if you haven't. But back to The Almond and the Seahorse. I don't want to give away too much of the plot, but basically the non-amnesiac spouses bond over their situations, and let's just say things get a little dicey and sexy. Also, the cinematography on this film looks absolutely stunning. You can watch The Almond and the Seahorse December 16th in select theaters or rent it on either Apple TV or Prime Video.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Speaking of amnesia, the hit Brazilian web series Stupid Wife is back with a 5-episode Christmas special that takes place before the events of the series, aka before Luisa forgot her insanely hot wife Valentina. Now, if you've never heard of Stupid Wife, be sure to check out my last video, which is all about the first season. But basically, Stupid Wife is a super sexy soap opera spawned from fanfiction. As of the making of this video, the first Christmas episode is available to purchase, and I will link the website in the description. But unfortunately, it doesn't include English subtitles, so unless you're fluent in Portuguese, you might want to hold off until they add subtitles, or the episodes are released on YouTube, which I assume they will be at some point. And to all my patrons and channel members, definitely keep an eye out, because I will be reviewing the first Christmas episode next week, and hopefully I'll be able to review all the Christmas episodes on Patreon, but it just depends if I can access them or not. And also, make sure to check out the pinned comment on this video for even more returning shows that may feature queer lady characters, like Gossip Girl and, Gossip Girl.
So am I wrong for thinking that we
I Want to Dance with Somebody is a glossy, feel-good Whitney Houston biopic with one of the best cut trailers I've seen all year.
common criticism of you, your music isn't black enough.
Look, I don't know how to sing black and I don't know how to sing white either. I know how to sing.
I say a prayer with every heartbeat.
At this point, it's no secret that the late great Whitney Houston had a romantic relationship with her longtime friend and sometimes roommate, Robin Crawford. In fact, their relationship was very much highlighted earlier this year in Netflix's Beauty, an unofficial and interesting take on Whitney's rise to fame. And even though the trailer for I Want to Dance with Somebody shows Robin and Whitney together, and both of the actresses that portray them, Nafessa Williams and Naomi Ackie, have played super gay characters in the recent past, I am less than optimistic this new biopic will be at all that queer. I Want to Dance with Somebody premieres December 23rd in theaters. The Harbinger is a bleak pandemic horror film about the pandemic. Now, I'm sure most of you probably don't want to watch a film about the collective hell the world has been going through for the past 3 years. I know I don't. But I can't lie, The Harbinger looks kind of intriguing.
It's like any dream. I can move around, but something else is making my choices. Then I get the bad feeling that he's there.
Basically, a woman breaks out of quarantine to visit an old friend of hers who's being plagued by nightmares. But soon, the woman herself gets sucked into said nightmares. And then I assume some Freddy Krueger type shenanigans starts happening. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for a dreamscape. Admittedly, there's nothing explicitly gay in the trailer, but there is something about the way these quote-unquote friends interact that pinged my gaydar just a bit. Also, like half of the trailer is just the two of them. Gay or nay, The Harbinger looks weird as hell, and I'm kind of into it. The Harbinger is currently available to rent on VOD. The Apology is the holiday revenge thriller we've all been waiting for.
I didn't ask for this.
And what would you do if you found out who it was?
I mean, I'd call the police. Obviously.
You call the police? Well, you wouldn't want to tie him up?
Don't drag me into that.
If it's not revenge, what would you want?
20 years after the disappearance of her daughter, an alcoholic woman finds out the dark truth about what happened to her and who's responsible. The woman then spends the rest of the movie f***ing that person up. Okay, fine, that might not be the exact plot of The Apology, but that is the vibe the trailer gives. Also, full disclosure, I have no idea if this film is at all queer, but my girl, Janeane Garofalo, stars in it. And as a society, I feel like we don't support Janeane Garofalo enough.
It's true.
You can catch The Apology December 16th in limited theaters as well as on AMC+. Gap is a Thai series that is now being released on YouTube, and as of the making of this video, the first 2 episodes have already dropped. The show is about a slight May-December romance between a young woman and her affluent, high-class, and very sexy boss. Now, I haven't watched Gap just yet. I'm waiting until the entire series is available to stream, but if you're currently watching it, please let me know in the comments what you think, and whether or not I should make a video about it. And if you want to check out the series for yourself, I'll link it below in the description. Starring Jennifer Lawrence, Causeway is a quiet character study about trauma, essentially. Jennifer plays a queer veteran suffering from a traumatic brain injury as well as PTSD. Now, with the exception of her character being gay, there's not really anything gay about the film, per se. In fact, the majority of the movie is about her friendship with a man who is also suffering from trauma. Now, I haven't watched Causeway because my year-long Apple TV trial recently ended, and
I have no money.
So if you've watched it, please let me know your thoughts in the comments because the reviews for this movie are all over the place. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of police procedurals that don't star Mariska Hargitay.
I love her so much.
But my girl, Niecy Nash, is starring in her very own police procedural called The Rookie Feds, which is a spinoff of The Rookie. Now, not only is Niecy's character queer, but her love interest in this show is played by her real-life wife, Jessica Betts.
How's that ex-fiance of yours?
Oh, man. Cuddy spying on me now?
No. Looking out for his baby girl. I'm not mad.
Really? Because you're sounding a little hot right now.
Like I said before, shows like The Rookie Feds are just not my cup of tea. But if they're yours, you can currently watch The Rookie Feds on ABC or stream it on Hulu. That is it for the video. I want to give a quick shout out to my newest patrons, Liz, Jill, Christine, and Jen.
I love you, I do.
I also have to shout out my big spender patrons, Angel, Citizen Ruth, Mary, Angie, JC, and Lucia.
Hey, big spender!
Also, just a quick reminder, every single week I release a silly little L-word Jin Q podcast over on my Patreon. So feel free to join for my bad L-word takes or my stupid wife content coming next week, and make sure to let me know which upcoming shows and films you're most looking forward to, and I'll see you in the next one.